Let's get started. Okay. Hi, Amir. Thank you so much for joining this mock interview related to the Oracle DBA. And before we proceed, I just wanted to tell you that we are going to record this session. This is a mock interview. We are going to record it, and we are going to upload it to the social media platform like our YouTube channel and other places. I hope there should not be any problem from your side.
Sure.
Okay, so basically the intention is that since you're already working as a Oracle DBA and there are many people out there in our training center, as well as there are many people, those who want to start their journey as a Oracle DBA. So obviously they have some sort of enthusiasm to understand what we do as a Oracle DBA, how is the environment and all. So this mock interview will definitely guide them in terms of starting their career into the Oracle DBA, and that's the reason we are recording it, and we'll share it to the people who want to kickstart their journey as a Oracle DBA. So that's the plan.
Sure.
Okay. So again, thank you so much for being with Learnomate Technologies and giving your mock interview and valuable time. So can you please brief me about your experience? What is your roles and responsibility as a Oracle DBA that you do in your environment?
Okay. So currently, I am having 4 years of IT experience and 3 years of relevant experience in Oracle DBA. And coming to my daily responsibilities as Oracle DBA, so as we are providing 24/7 support, so we are managing the databases and we are the only responsible for maintaining the databases up and right. So therefore we have the lot of stuffs in there, like user management, table space management, then patching and upgradation activities. Apart from that, we are responsible for managing the automatic storage management, ASM and data guard environment. So these are the stuff we are having daily activities of user management and table space management. Yes.
So how many databases you are having in your environment right now?
Total is including dev, QA and prod, we have thousands of databases approximately, and for that we are working.
Thousands of databases, right?
Yes.
And what is the team size you are having right now there?
Yeah, we have 15 members, including our team lead. In we have L1, L2, and L3, and that type of support. So
okay.
Total we have 15 members.
So all the people are working from one location, or they are from different locations?
No, they are working for different locations. Some very few are at the client location also, from our organization only. Yes.
Okay. So you are providing the support on L1 or L2 or L3, all the things you are handling, or how is that?
Yeah, we are managing all the stuffs.
All the stuffs. Okay. And what about the monitoring? What about the monitoring? How you come to know about the errors?
For monitoring, we are using OEM. From OEM, we get the auto incident tickets using ServiceNow tool. So tickets are generated there in ServiceNow through OEM. So
basically, your OEM is integrated with the ServiceNow. As soon as your database get down, the ticket will be created, and that ticket will be assigned to your DBA team, correct?
Yes, sure.
So, what's your approach? Let's say you got an error message saying that your database is down. Okay.
Yes.
What is your approach to resolve this problem? How are you going to resolve this problem?
Yes, if the database down alert is there, so first we need to verify whether this alert is correct or not. We can check it by using OEM also, or we can go to the alert log file and check the contents of alert log file if there is ORA error or something there. So we can check and troubleshoot accordingly. Yes.
What is the location of this alert log file?
Diag, RDBMS and alert log. There we can check.
And what is the database version you are using in your environment?
Currently, we are upgrading the databases to 19C. We also have like 11G and 12C there, but slowly we are moving to 19C.
So is it like on premises or like cloud you're using?
No, we have some Exadata boxes, but currently nothing like
Cloud and all,
on
right?
premise cloud there.
So when you talk about like you're upgrading your database from Oracle 12C to Oracle 19C, right? What's your approach? What's your approach in that?
Like we can upgrade. We can upgrade either using manually or we can use utility DBA. So generally, by using DBA, we are upgrading the database from like 12C to 19C. All the stages or SOPs given by the client.
Okay, but what's the steps? Like, what are all steps you follow when you're upgrading the database?
Yes, generally, like we can take the export backup and then we can restore it on the 19C.
So are you using RMN in something kind of, you're saying?
Sorry?
Are you using any RMN or what for upgradation?
No, like I am not that proficient in upgradation. I have like other steps.
So are you doing monitoring of the Oracle databases in your environment?
Yes, yes.
What all activities are involved in the monitoring?
We can check the agent status, listener status, then the whether the database status, whether it is up or running or not. And apart from that, we can check the mount points also. If the mount point gets full, then we can observe the various type of issues in databases. So this all type of monitoring is there. And for backups, we have Commvault tool through which backup is done. So we can check there also whether the backup is successful or not, and we also get the alerts also if any error in the backups.
What are different type of backups you are taking by using Commvault?
Yeah, so we have scheduled full weekly backup. Apart from that, we have daily incremental backup and log backup.
RK log backup, did you say?
Log backup is within 3 hours.
If the situation comes like your database is in hung state, okay, the people are not able to connect to the Oracle database, all your application jobs are getting failed. Such a type of situation, if it is coming, what you will do?
Yeah, we have to check the archive log destination for whether it is full or not. If it is full, then we can take the RMN incremental level backup and with delete input option. So that will solve the issue.
But even your sys user is also not able to connect. Means your RMN, you are not able to connect to the RMN also. It's 100% full. There.
Okay, so then we need to start the database using alert log contents, making password file from that contents, and then by using that password file we can start the database, or changing the location first for the database backup and then starting.
Okay, what is this? We talked about the parameter file, right? There are some of the parameters, like if I want to change any parameter.
Yes.
What are all things you need to take care? What things you will take care?
Yeah, first we need to check whether this parameter is static or dynamic. We can check it immediately or not. If the parameter is static, then we need to down, so we can use the scopes. In that case, we if the parameter is dynamic, we can use scope is equal to both, so that the changes can be reflected immediately. And if it is not we can say immediate parameter, so we can use scope equal to sp file. So after the restart, that parameter will come into effect.
So are you going to take the approval from your client, or you are going to restart the database by your own?
No, for a restart we need a database application owner approval.
Application owner approval. Okay.
Yes.
You were talking about you were checking the status of agent. What is that agent? What is the responsibility of agent?
So basically, in each database, there is a agent there. For it is like a heartbeat to the OMS. OMS is the centralized server of OEM, where if the database is up, then the agent gives the heartbeat to the OMS. Okay. So through which we can monitor whether the databases are up and running using OEM. Just generally, these agents are installed on each of the servers. We can check the status using emctl status of that particular agent.
So one more thing, that this agent, okay, and this not agent, I'm talking about the OMS and your repository database. So
Yes.
does these two things are available on the same server in your environment, or is it available on different server?
No, it is on different repositories, databases on other server.
Okay, so you have repository database on different server and OMS is on different server. If I want to check the status of OMS, how are you going to check that?
emctl status OMS. This is the command. Then you can check.
Okay. What is this listener status you were checking, right? If the listener is down, what will happen?
If listener is down, then new connection will not happen to the database. If some new user is want to connect to the database, then it is not able to connect.
What about the existing connections?
Yeah, existing connection will be there. There will be no impact on that.
There will not be any impact on existing connection.
Yes.
Okay. And you have mentioned related to the data guard. What is that? Data guard, RAC. What is the difference between the RAC and data guard?
So basically, the data guard is like standby management, and for RAC, it's a real application cluster. So in standby databases, sometimes we need physical and standby. We cannot have both the nodes active at the particular time. So RAC, we can manage the multiple nodes at a single time. Like they can be active on a single time.
Okay. Can we have RAC with a data guard?
Yes, I think.
Can I connect to the standby database as a user?
No. User always connect to the primary database.
Then what is the use of standby?
Because standby is only read-only mode generally. So for the uses of the standby is we can run some jobs that can be running the jobs. We can use the standby databases. Or for
so you said that select query. What about insert, update, and delete?
No, for insert, update, and delete, we need to have the database in open state. So for that, we need to have there is one option, standby. Snapshot standby. If the snapshot standby is there, so we can use the for testing purpose, read write operation.
So if there is a gap in between primary and standby, what you will do?
If the gap is huge, then we can take the incremental level backup using SCN number, and then we can restore it on the standby database. So
do we need to init any new control file?
Sorry, what control
do we
file?
need to any control file is required? Standby control file, something like that, in this method?
No.
Then how are you going to restore? How data card will come to know that there is a this much gap is there?
Okay, so that we need to start the MRP process for that.
What is MRP?
It is like this process is responsible for resyncing the primary and standby database. So
What is RFS, LNS?
yeah, these are the background processes like RFS and yes, second.
You were mentioning that if your mount point is full, you are going to do some housekeeping activity.
Yes.
So what exactly you do in that?
Generally, we can saw the databases like trace files are generated and that like keeping the too much space on mount point level, so we can purge those trace files or old admin files, core files. These files can be removed after 30 days. Generally, it varies to organization to or project to project. So we can purge those files to release the space on mount point level.
What is the use of those files if you are deleting that?
Generally, it is generated when there are lot of insert and deletes are happening or some database operations happening inside the database. So at that time, if you encounter some issues, then we can check on the those files. I think so.
Okay. So there are certain activities in the Oracle database which we needs to do in the mount stage only. What are those?
Yes, if you want to change the 𝐓𝐽𝐿og destination or sorry 𝐓𝐽𝐿og mode, then we can do it in mount mode only.
What about others? What is flashback?
Yeah, it is used to provide the guaranteed restore point. By using flashback, we can recover to the particular time.
In what situation you use this flashback technology?
In case of we are doing upgradation, and if there is we encounter some issues, so we can recover at that particular time. So we can use flashback option. And other scenarios that when there is no backup configuration, at that time also we can use that flashback on option with recycle.
Recycle. Can we restore the object from the recycle bin?
Object. I have not done that, so I don't. So,
how many team members are you having in your location basically?
We have 7 members. No location.
Any P1 issue you handle in your project? P1, P2?
Yeah, that recently we have saw the issue of there are number of users are increased. That is the inactive sessions are increased. Therefore, the new connection is not going to connect there. So therefore we need to we have removed the inactive sessions, deleted all inactive sessions, and then the new session session of users established there.
So why these new sessions are coming in the database?
Because there is some parameter that much of session only can be established, and calling that parameter, but not able to remember that. I think
$V session. $V processes.
Yes. So according to that, particular sessions has been established.
So you were checking the inactive sessions, right?
Yes, yes. And after that we have killed that in acquisitions.
So again, like you are killing without informing anyone, or how was that?
Actually, it was P1, so that emergency change was raised for that. So, like, that has killed it because there's a lot of issue.
So overall, like you are fine, but again, like there are some of the concepts you need to refresh it once. Maybe some of the answers were not correct, but some of them were absolutely right. If you elaborate yourself again, then it would be much better. So overall, it was a nice experience to have you here with this mock interview. Prepare yourself again, and if you found any technicalities, any issues, let us know. We are here to help you. And the people who are watching this video, those who are interested to join this mock interview, if you are already working as a Oracle DBA and you want to be with us for the mock interview, please fill up the Google form which is available in the description of this video. And you can also share the interview questions that you have got in the interview, so that we will definitely create a solution for that videos. So thanks, Amir, for giving your valuable time with us. And it was a nice experience to have you here. And again, like we are all learning here, including me. Daily, we see a lot of people like you. And this is how, like, we are also trying to increase our knowledge. So really appreciate your efforts and time to have you here. Thanks.
Thanks.